this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get into the Pirates and the plunge and everything that you're doing. But the first thing I want to do is talk about you, man, because I've known you now, what's it been, 3 years?
Yeah, just about.
So the first time I met you was at a Preservative Art meeting because you came, I think it was at Culver's.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And then you were the first guy to say, okay, it sounds great. Looks like the volume is good. You were the first guy to speak up. I think I was like 15 seconds into the welcome, and immediately you were talking. And then at St. Sylvester's was the second time, and you were the guy in the very back of the room who was just like,
back.
hey, turn up the volume, right? Like, and I love that because some people would be like, well, who is this guy? I was like, well, he's outspoken. That's what we need.
Here's what I learned, Wes, when I was a youngin'. You sit in the front row, and it's really neat because you're up close and everything, but there may be some dignitary that seat belongs to, and then you're asked to move. So I always sit in the back, and if fortunate enough they ask me to come forward, I can do that.
Yeah.
And besides, if somebody comes in with a gun, I'll be the first one to save everyone. So I'm a hero.
So I talked to Chuck. I was like, who is this guy? Like, who is this guy that's at our meetings that's yelling from the back? He's like, oh, that's Jersey Jerry. Everybody knows Jersey Jerry. I was like, Jersey Jerry? Yeah. He's like, yeah, he is a staple of the community. And he's just like, I'll tell him to quiet down. I'll tell him. I was like, no, we need to get him on our team. Like, well, that's what we need. We need folks like that. So it's been great getting to know you over the years, man.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate your help. Now, when it comes to the pictures, right? So I put out a picture for this going live, and I asked Jersey to give me his best photo for this, so we could make y'all look nice and good. And this is what you gave me. This is a strong photo. If you saw the intro, if you saw us sending this out, then you saw that picture. You could sell houses with that photo.
I did.
Okay.
That's been on a few business cards. But that was not my forte. I retired 18 years ago from 29 years doing commercial real estate in Northern Virginia. And to do houses again, because I started in '64 doing houses, I had to go back to, being that.
So would you say this is your best photo? Is that the best? Is that the official portrait?
Right now? Yeah, that'll be, if I go soon, that'll be
that's the one. That's the one everyone. Yeah. Okay, so I
have some with the ponytail I had for 8 years and a beard down on my. But no, that's the one that
I did not find those, but I did use my research skills. Also, I think you may have sent me this one by mistake at one point, but I did find this photo. Now, this might have been taken earlier than the other one. I'm not sure about that.
That is 1962 when I graduated from Seton Hall.
Yeah.
That's who I was back then.
Well, and so my millennial friends, Gen Z friends, they may have some questions about this because if I'm not mistaken, that is not in color. Is that correct?
No, they had color. No.
Can you explain why?
Well, it wasn't invented yet. I mean, no, everything was black and white back in the 50s and early 60s.
All right, so in order for it to be a fair comparison between the different photos, okay, this is an early Christmas present that I got for you. I spent a little time and fixed it for you. There it is, right there. Can you see that?
Oh my gosh!
Is that correct? Is it?
That looks awesome.
I guessed on the skin tone and the hair.
I wish my
mom
mom was alive to see that. That looks good.
So here's the thing. I was doing this yesterday, getting ready for this show, and I wasn't sure about the eye color. But I don't know how a grown man asks another grown man, like, well, I was like, if I text him that and say, what's your eye color? That might have been the weirdest.
I think it's hazel, but that was then probably brown now because there's so much in me.
I was like, I don't even know how to begin to approach this question. Like, ask my wife, hey, what's Jersey's eye color? Like, she should not know. All right, good. I guessed right. So I think that's your best picture, man. But
well, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.